Hello students, welcome back to maths class. So today we will solve one more long question, 7 marks question. Here we will use that orthogonality condition. What I said, the angle between the two curves is 90 degrees, then they are said to be orthogonal curves, isn't it? So here we have to prove that, show that these two curves intersect orthogonally. So the angle between them is orthogonal, or the angle between them is 90 degrees. So while dealing in straight lines, I said to you, suppose the product of the slopes is equal to -1, then the two lines are perpendicular to each other. So here also same thing, where we will take the angle, it is nothing but angle between two tangents, right? So here same thing, you find out the slope of the first curve, right? Tangent of the first curve, slope of the tangent of the second curve, you consider that as m2. Suppose your product of the slopes of these two curves at that point, m1 into m2 is equal to -1, then we can say that those two tangents are perpendicular to each other. Perpendicular to each other means the angle between them is 90 degrees. So angle between the tangents to the curves is 90 degrees, means angle between the curves also 90 degrees. That means the two curves are orthogonal to each other. Okay, so simple thing, first of all we have to find the point of intersection. Okay, once we got the intersection, you find out the slope of at that point to the first curve, that is m1, slope of the second curve at that point, that is m2. Take the product, m1 m2 is equal to -1, then the two tangents are perpendicular to each other, means definitely the curves also perpendicular to each other, so they are orthogonal. Okay, so that is the concept of this problem. Don't by heart entire problem. So orthogonality means angle must be 90 degrees. Where we will get the angle? If we know the point of intersection, there we will take the tangents, between them angle must be 90 degrees. That means first required thing is point of intersection of these two curves. So come on, now you take, this is again 7 marks question. Okay, so first we will write solution. Given curve equations are. What are the given curve equations? So first one, y square is equal to 4 into x plus 1. We can write, we can expand it, we can open the brackets, right? 4x plus 4. Okay, this is your first curve. And the second curve, y square is equal to 36 into 9 minus x. Come on, 36 into 9 minus 36x. So 36 into 9, how much? 9 6 is 54, 9 3 is 27, that is 32. So we can write this as 324 minus 36x. This is your second curve equation. We want the point of intersection of these two curves, right? So we get, how we get the point of intersection? Point of intersection, right? We get the point of intersection of 1 and 2 by solving them, by solving those equations, isn't it? If we solve any two equations, we will get their point of intersection. What is first one? Y square. What is the second one? Y square. Both are y square. So that side, right side values we will equate. 4x plus 4 is equal to 324 minus 36x. Okay, so come on, this is negative, bring this side, it is 4x plus 36x is equal to 324 minus 4. Okay, so it is nothing but 40, no? 40x is equal to 320, x is equal to 320 divided by 40. 0 0 cancel, 4 8s. You got your x is equal to 8. Now try to get your y. So from 1, what is our first curve equation? From 1, y square is equal to 4x plus 4. So come on, 4 into x is 8 plus 4 is equal to, it is 32 plus 4 is equal to 36. Okay, so this is y square. So y is equal to plus or minus root 36, that is plus or minus 6. So x is one value, but y we got two values, means there are 2 point of intersections are there between these two curves. Okay, so 2 point of intersections, this is P point and this is Q point. Okay, so therefore points of intersection are P is equal to, 8 is same, right? For both the points 8 is same. So 8 comma 6, and for Q it is 8 comma minus 6. Okay, so now we have to prove that these two curves are orthogonal to each other. So how we will find? First we will find the M1 at the point P, right, to the first curve. Similarly M2, right, at the point of P to the second curve. Then we will check M1 into M2. Okay, so come on, first we will differentiate first curve with respect to x. So differentiating 1 with respect to x on both sides. So come on, how we will differentiate? This is your equation. So d by dx of y square is equal to d by dx of, it is 4x plus 4. Okay, so what happens to your value? It is 2y into dy by dx is equal to 4 into d by dx of x is 1. Okay, and d by dx of 4 is 0. So what will be your dy by dx now? dy by dx is equal to 4 by 2y. So is equal to, it is 2 by y. Okay, similarly you differentiate, right, 2 with respect to x on both sides. Okay, so then what happens to your value? D by dx of y square is equal to d by dx of, this side we are having 324, isn't it? 324 minus 36x. Okay, then you will have your value as 2y dy by dx is equal to minus 36, isn't it? D by dx of constant is 0, d by dx of minus 36x is minus 36. Then what will be your dy by dx? dy by dx is equal to minus 36 by 2y. Okay, so is equal to minus 18, 2 18s are, right? So is equal to minus 18 by y. This is the derivative, right, dy by dx of second curve. This is the dy by dx of first curve, right? So now you take the m1 is equal to, what is that? Slope of tangent, right, at which point? P. What is that P point? P is equal to 8 comma 6 to first curve, first, right, first curve. So what is that? It is nothing but dy by dx at the point P 8 comma 6 to the first curve. First curve's dy by dx is 2 by y. So it is 2 by y is equal to 2 by y value is 6 is equal to 1 by 3. Okay, so next m2 is equal to, what is m2? Slope of tangent, right, at the point P8, 6 to second curve. Okay, we are finding the angle at P, right? We are finding angle at P. So at P only we are taking the tangent, right, to the first curve, tangent to the second curve. So is equal to, it is dy by dx at the point P8, 6 to the second curve. Second curve's dy by dx is, this is minus 18 by y. So 18 by y is equal to, in y place it is 6. So minus 18 by 6 is equal to minus 3. So therefore, now you take m1, m2 is equal to product of the slopes of the tangents, right, at the point P to the first curve to the second curve. So is equal to, it is 1 by 3 into minus 3 is equal to minus 1. Therefore, tangents are perpendicular to each other. Tangents, right, of 1 and 2 curves are perpendicular. Therefore, curves are orthogonal to each other. Curves, right, are orthogonal, right, orthogonal at P. Okay, now you find out what is the angle at Q. So same thing, now you take the m1 is equal to slope of first curve, right, first curve at Q point. Now what is Q point? 8, minus 6, right. So m1 is equal to dy by dx of first curve at 8, minus 6. What is the dy by dx of first curve? It is 2 by y. So 2 by y, right, 2 by minus 6, that is minus 1 by 3. Now you take m2. m2 is equal to, what is this? Slope of second curve, right, at Q8, minus 6. So m2 is equal to dy by dx of second curve at 8, minus 6. dy by dx of second curve is minus 18 by y. So is equal to minus 18 by y is minus 6. So minus minus cancel, that is 3. So you take the product m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1 by 3 into 3 cancel, minus 1. If product of the slopes is equal to minus 1, those two tangents are perpendicular to each other. So tangents, right, at Q, right, what is the point? 8, minus 6 are perpendicular. Therefore, the curves at Q are orthogonal to each other. Orthogonal to each other. Very, very important 7 marks question. Okay, from this angle between the curves. Okay, so come on, generally we will get 1 point of intersection. This is special case. We got 2 points of intersection between the curves. Your curves are like this. Here they are intersecting, here also they are intersecting. Okay, so first given curve equations are, this is your first curve, right, this is your second curve. First we have to find the point of intersection of two curves, right? So how we will get the point of intersection of two curves? Just by solving those two equations, we will get the point of intersection of those two curves. First curve is y square is equal to, second one also y square is equal to. So we can equate right side values, right? 4x plus 4 is equal to 324 minus 36x. Okay, so this is negative, bring this side, right? 4x plus 36x, that is 40x. Okay, is equal to 324 minus 4, that is 320. With that we will get our x value. Once we got x value, substitute in the first equation, you will get your y value. We got two y values, that's why we got 2 points. So one point is 8, 6, another point is 8, minus 6. Okay, so we have to check whether these curves are orthogonal at P as well as at Q. We have to check. So for that we need the dy by dx of the first curve, similarly dy by dx of second curve. That's why differentiating one with respect to x, first dy by dx value is 2 by y, first dy, first curves dy by dx value, and second curves dy by dx value, right? This is the second curves dy by dx value. Okay, so once we got first curves dy by dx, second curves dy by dx, you find out the slope, right, of the tangent to the first curve at P, slope of the tangent to the second curve at that point, right? Okay, that is m1, m2. Take the product. If that product is minus 1, then the two tangents are perpendicular to each other. If they are perpendicular, curves are said to be orthogonal. Similarly, you find out slope of 1, that means first curve at Q, that is m1, slope of second curve at Q2. Here we are finding the slope, right, of the first tangent and slope of the second tangent m2. So take the product. If product of the slopes is equal to minus 1, those two lines are perpendicular to each other. So tangents are perpendicular. If tangents are perpendicular, nothing but the angle between them is 90 degrees. So the curves are orthogonal to each other. Okay, so practice this problem, most repeated 7 marks problem from this topic, right? Don't neglect it, practice the problem. Okay, that's all for today. Have a nice day.